My family served in almost all the branches in the military, and we've had family members in every single war that this country's ever fought. So I wouldn't say it was almost inevitable that my brother and I were going to join the military and become SEALs. It's just that we knew we were going to serve.
Can you explain a little bit about once you left the military, how it was readjusting in America, going through the VA process to get help for your injuries, and how you navigated that? Exiting the
military was very challenging, and I would say I was unable to. And the best way I've ever heard it, the best descriptive I've ever heard, especially coming out of our community, was I had a problem safing my weapon system and letting it hang down, right? And what I mean by that is I was always on the ready. I was always on guard. Being deployed, fighting two wars, multiple conflicts, and the operational tempo that the SEAL teams operate at, you're just constantly on the go. You're constantly on that leading edge. So when I left, that wasn't there any longer, but I was looking for it, and I didn't have any way to transition away from that, so I was really kind of lost. Fortunately for me, I got right back into grad school, which kept my attention. But I can honestly say it was about 5 years where I was able to turn the page, start a new chapter, realize that I don't have to be that man anymore. And it really allowed me to dump my rucksack and move forward, which was great. And going into the healthcare space and into my stage of traumatic brain injury, yes, I did have one. And the reason that I pursued that is because I wanted to answer the problems that was facing me. And it translated into helping my brothers and sisters, and it was just a passion of mine. The VA's doctors are great. It's the bureaucracy that's broken. It's the big machine that slows the process. We're holding the leadership accountable for the breakdown in the system itself, and it's a big system, right? So we're chipping away at that. Today we had a hearing over the national work queue and what that looks like, and why are veterans not getting the benefits they need in a certain time frame, and how is that system not functioning actually.
You mentioned your brother early on. He's well known as the lone survivor. It's almost a few years since Biden's Afghanistan withdrawal. Have you talked to him? How has that withdrawal impacted him? And then
we talk every day. He, like all of us that served in Afghanistan, the frustrations were real. Even back on, our Vietnam brothers and sisters are watching this go down. Like, hey, we remember the similarities here. And I think as veterans across the board, we're upset about that. And I can sit here and armchair quarterback it all day long of how it went, how it should have went. Was it necessary to come out when we did? That again, those are questions that we ask over and over again. Nobody today has been held accountable for that, which is frustrating considering that we lost 13 service members, right? But that's my job up here in Congress, to make sure that we bring those folks in, ask those hard questions, and say, okay, well, at the end of the day, this individual needs to be held accountable for the loss of life and the disaster of the Afghanistan withdrawal.